Now this is the part I love, handing out scholarship checks. So my name is Brian Daly with the Radio, Television, Digital News Foundation. I'm a professor of journalism at the University of King's College, but some of you might recognize me as a guy who was a journalist once upon a time, not that long ago, and I've worked with many people in this room and had a great time doing it. But one of the great joys of my career switch into academia is not only working with students, but also seeing students get opportunities they might not otherwise have had. And so today is the day to talk about that. So just for anybody in the room who doesn't know what the RTDNF is, we've been around since 1978. We've been offering financial assistance to students across Canada. We've given out a total of $389,000 since then, and that's all been to help students across the country defray their costs. And so I should also plug the fact that we would love to have even more scholarships at RTDNF, so anybody who's in a position to do so, be a great investment in a young life to, and not even always a young person, but certainly a journalism student. It will be a tremendous investment for anybody who has the means to consider getting in touch with us and setting up a scholarship in the name of somebody who matters to you. So, without any further ado, I did want to thank the students, all the students who submitted this year. They've produced all outstanding work, and the judging panel had to work hard to discern between all this outstanding work. And so I want to thank all of you who worked as judges, and any of you who are thinking of doing so, please do contact us at the RTDNF for next year. And I want to give a very specific thank you to our 8 scholarship winners this year. Can we give them all a hand, first of all? Some of them have made the trip here to Toronto, and some of them are also based here in Toronto to receive checks. So we'll hand those out right here. But first, I did want to play you some excerpts just so you can see some of the outstanding work that our RTDNF scholarship winners did this year.
I think skateboarding is a piece of medicine in itself.
So you went from Nigeria to the US. Why did you come to Canada?
I would say for like greener pastures, because like I felt like we had a brighter future here compared to my country. So like basically I could just go and get a work after, but in my country the rate of unemployment is actually quite high. So like I just felt like things would be better if we came here.
Afghanistan, a country that has been battling war and violence for more than 20 years, has been stripped away from its glory. The people of Afghanistan shed tears, shed dreams, and shed blood.
Every day there was attacks on school, hospital, education centers. But after that, when Taliban took over the country, it got worse and worse. I left my mom there. I left my brothers there. I hope that if they cannot do anything else, the girls and the women go back to school.
Welcome to the Little Prince Cinema. Nestled in downtown Stratford, this is the world's smallest movie theater.
It's eclectic, it's intimate, it's tiny, and it feels like, out of this world, kind of like the 1930s, 1940s.
The 12-person theater earned the Guinness World Record, now attracting even more visitors from Stratford and beyond.
On August 11th, 2022, 25-year-old Carson was assaulted in the Bramalea City Center parking lot by a police officer.
They roughed me up and put me on the ground and cuffed me. Telling them don't touch me, you don't have my consent to touch me, all that kind of stuff, you're assaulting me. And then they brought me to the ground and were holding me down, and then they handcuffed me while I was on the ground. Yeah, it just makes me really sad, that this happens so often, and that it's it just didn't need to, at all,
Yeah.
And then they're so cloak and dagger about everything after the fact. There's just no consequences.
Okay, well, let's give a hand, please, to our 8 scholarship winners. Very hard-hitting, a lot of hard-hitting journalism. Well, let's get right to it. We'll begin with one of the students you saw there. Far Azizullah from TMU is in the room, winner of the Global News Diversity Scholarship. Far, come on up. Anybody who wants to say a few words can, or you can just receive your check. It's up to you.
So I would like to thank the judges, first of all, for this opportunity, and second to my professor, Janice Neal, who sent me this opportunity, and I appreciate it so much. And my parents. Without them, I couldn't have done any of this and told Afghan stories. Thank you.
Yes, you can now. So that's Far Azizullah, winner of the Global News Diversity Scholarship. And next we have from Fanshawe College, the winner of the BNN Jim O'Connell Scholarship. I believe Kate is here. Kate Otterbein. Are you here, Kate? Hello.
Well, thank you. First of all, I'd also like to thank the judges and especially my professors who have helped me grow this far. I spent 3 years at Fanshawe, and that time has now come to an end, a little bittersweet. I was starting my career. But also thank you to my family who kind of have supported me throughout this insane journey of journalism, and I'm so grateful I could be here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate. Thanks so much. Kate Otterbein, everybody from Fanshawe College. And up next, winner of the CBC Barbara Frum Scholarship from my alma mater, TMU, Mackenzie Elizabeth De Silva Rebello. Mackenzie, are you here today? Oh, great. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize to put my whole name up there. That's my full name. Just thank you, everyone, for this opportunity, and to Janice Neal, who's my professor from earlier last year. It's a great opportunity, and thank you to the judges. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Mackenzie. The last check we have today is for the winner of our J.J. Richards Scholarship, and that is also from TMU, Brittany Weaver. Brittany.
I would also like to just say thank you to the judges and Janice for supervising me on my project, as well as my family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brittany. And I also wanted to thank Zenith Wolf. Is Zenith here today? Zenith is here. Excellent. All the way from Quebec City. You got to come up and say a few words if you can, Zenith. Zenith is the winner of our RTDNF Cottage Life Scholarship and Internship, one of our newest scholarships. And Zenith had a chance to work at Cottage Life in a placement there that was very successful. So Zenith, if you'd like to come up and just say a few words.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to walk up yet. I'd like to thank RTDNF for giving me this opportunity to get this scholarship. It means so much being able to work in a real news environment for pretty much the first time in my life. It's really an honor. Journalism is something that I fell into a couple of years ago, and I'm just so glad that I found it, because writing is really my outlet. I've discovered that over the last few years. So thank you, RTDNF. Thank you to my family, who's always supported me no matter whatever I've pursued. And though she's not here, unfortunately, she couldn't make it. Thank you to Megan McFadden, the editor of Cottage Life. She is an incredible editor. And for a company that talks about a lot of more casual topics, they still have a really good focus on the news. They give me the best opportunity to learn about everything that I need to learn about to go into the industry. So thank you, everyone.
Thanks a lot, Zenith. And Megan is a former RTDNF scholarship winner herself, and so she's paying it forward in her own way, the editor-in-chief of Cottage Life. I do want to also announce our other scholarship winners who could not be here today. I'll advance at this time. I was messing up my clicker here. Jeremy Hull from my school I currently teach at, University of King's College. He won the Atlantic Association of Broadcasters Scholarship awarded to students from the Atlantic provinces. So let's give Jeremy a hand. And we also have Carla Zina Jubaili from the University of British Columbia. She won the Narcity Media Digital Journalism Scholarship, which is awarded to a news story published on a website or a social media platform. A hand for Carl Zina, please. And finally, we have Mayham Hashi, also from the British Columbia Institute of Technology. She won the RTDNF scholarship to a second, third, or graduating student. And that's Mayham Hashi. Excellent. Now we have one last announcement to make, which is that every year we take a long look at all of our scholarship winners, and we give an overall winner. We announce an overall winner. It's called the RTDNA George Clark Scholarship, and this year the overall winner for the RTDNA George Clark Scholarship is Mayham Hashi from the BC Institute of Technology. Yeah. So thanks again to all the scholarship winners, and I encourage all of you, we now have up next a networking break, and so you have a chance to meet some people in the room who certainly have, I've spoken to some of them. Some of them have jobs. Some of them have opportunities for you. Please do meet with them. Please do introduce yourselves, and vice versa to those of you who've now seen our scholarship winners. Please introduce yourselves, and we'll take that networking break now. So thanks again to all the recipients. And again, I encourage all of you to support the RTDNF and everything that they're doing. They have tremendous work there. Thank you very much.